right. Hi, everyone. My name is Rachel, like Joe mentioned, and I'm a UX UI designer here on the Sourcepass product development team as well. Similar to Joe, my main role and purpose is helping design a optimal user experience and interface of the Quest platform. So I primarily touch our reporting and mobile sections of Quest, but today I'll be diving a little bit deeper into our knowledge base and communications section. So let's first off start with our knowledge base. So the knowledge base, as you can see here, is a repository of articles for self-help. Users can find popular articles or walkthroughs to guide them through a lot of common issues. So we organize the articles by categories, so you can see that here in this middle navigation panel. And you can find categories like most popular with different subsections like trending topics, latest topics, or recently viewed. You can also click into specific articles. So for instance, I'll go under Quest walkthroughs and I'll click into something like how to submit a ticket. And these will basically inform you on how to use and navigate Quest. So with all of our articles, it walks users through the process step by step with different screenshots and written instructions. And when you get to the end of the article here, so let me scroll down a little bit further. When you get to the end of the article, you can either press a thumbs up or a thumbs down if the article was helpful for you or not. And basically, this serves as a quick feedback loop for us to know if that article was a helpful resource. But say, for instance, you read through the article, you didn't find a solution that could help you, you can always click the Create Ticket button here at the bottom for additional support. Really, the goal here with the knowledge base section is to drive self-service and help users find resolutions on their own. So they don't always have to necessarily create a ticket every time they have an issue. In a future webinar, we'll actually dive deeper into how client admins can create custom knowledge base articles for their users in the admin mode setting, but that's going to be something later down the line, so something to kind of look forward to for a future webinar. Now, we also have our communications section where you'll find two main areas. So you'll see up top approvals here, and then notifications down below. Notifications, or approvals, are used for situations when you have submitted a form that requires an administrative level approval. So for example, you may need access to a certain software and you submit a ticket requesting access to it, but your manager has to first approve the request. So in this area up top, you'll see any outstanding approvals, what status they're in, and who the request is waiting on. If you click into the approval itself, so let's just click into one of these, you'll see some details related to the approval, like who submitted the request, and that would be me, the ticket number on the top right, the approval timeline, so who else is kind of in that approval process, as well as a brief description here at the bottom. So essentially, this keeps you up to date as you wait for those approvals to come in. Alternatively, if you are an admin user or a primary contact, you will actually be able to approve or reject requests in this space up here. And you'll be able to do this individually or even in a bulk capacity by marking all as ready for approval or rejection. And if you need to view historical information about any of these approvals, you can actually do so by clicking the Approval Archive or clicking this button that says View Archive up top. And this will basically bring you to a screen where you can view all of that historical data. If you scroll down here, you'll see notifications. And these notifications are derived from a variety of different updates within Quest itself, such as, say, like comments made on tickets or like ticket status changes, invoice processing, or any updates made to the Quest platform. You can view this sort of history and archive of notifications in this section. If you click on a specific notification, you'll actually be brought to that relevant ticket or release notes with the update information. So for instance, I clicked on a specific invoice and it brought me to that invoice detail. But I can always go back to the communications section by clicking communications on the side navigation bar. It's also organized by different categories. So we have these quick filters up top. The three main categories that we have listed here are tickets, filling in orders, or anything Quest related. So usually these are release notes or new updates to the platform. So yeah, you click on the buttons and then you can only see the notifications related to that one topic. And as you click on these notifications and read them, they'll actually change from an unread status to a seen or a read status. And say, for instance, you want to bulk mark all of your notifications as read, you can do so with this button here on the top right that says mark all as read. Yeah, and with that, like one last thing, the shameless plug would be because I work on our mobile application quite frequently, these notifications are also visible on our mobile app. So if you want more on-the-go status updates, would definitely recommend checking out our mobile app for iOS and Android to stay up to date on all of these notifications.